Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy the High Indian. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about validators and staking Harmony One. First of all, if you're staking Harmony One on apps like Kucoin or Garda Wallet, you are missing out, and I'm going to show you why. Here I'm on the Validator's mainnet website, and I'll put the link for this in the description below. But as you can see, here's KuCoin. So if you're if you're staking with KuCoin, you're expecting an 8.90 return, which is really a little less than the average, which isn't too bad. But then you see over here, they're taking a commission of 10%. And then let's go look at Garda Wallet right here, 9.05, but they're taking 5%, which actually isn't too bad. But like I said, you're missing out, and that's not the only aspect that you are missing out on. If you're leaving your Harmony One on exchanges, you don't really have access to all the dApps. You can have access to like DeFi Kingdoms or Tranquil Finance or hell, who knows, Frey, Cosmic, or yeah, Cosmic Guild, the Cosmic Universe. And so just having it on exchange is not ideal, unless unless the exchange is the only place you want to leave it at. But to take full advantage of crypto and what it is, and not just leaving it in your wallet waiting for it to go up, you would access all these dApps. But instead of that, we're just going to talk about staking it, and that's it right now. Now, once you've bought Harmony One on an exchange and you immediately send it to the Harmony Chrome extension wallet, I'll leave a link for that in the description below. You want to hop onto the Validators website, and then from there you can browse through different validators that you can choose from. The first thing you can look at is the expected return. And so the average, a good average, seems to be around 9.54. That seems to be what all the solid elected validators are getting. And so you see some that are at the very top. Now, does this mean that, is it too good to be true? No, not at all. So what it probably means is that these validators up here with higher returns at like 38.24%, they recently just got elected. And so that is the reason that their returns are higher. And so a lot of people will take their Harmony One and transfer it over to here and stake with them because of the returns. And so essentially this will start lowering and lowering the more of the staked Harmony that comes in, and then eventually it should be average as long as the validator is doing what they are doing that got them elected in the first place. I am still learning a lot about validating. I'm not going to try to become a validator myself, unless that becomes a thing down the line. I won't say it won't happen forever, or like for sure. But how I got a lot of this information is from the Harmony One Crypto Facebook group, and I will leave a link for that in the description below. The two admins that I'm familiar with are David Whitaker, that runs Fortune One Validating, and Peace Love Harmony, that runs Peace Love Harmony Validators. And there are some absolutely great people. They're very helpful when it comes to Harmony One, and a lot of us aren't on Twitter. Well, I am on Twitter, but a lot of people aren't on Twitter or Discord or Telegram to get this information, and so they have created a really great hub for Harmony One users on Facebook. The next is the uptime. Basically, how often does the validator have their node up and running? And so a lot of these are 100% or 99%. And so one thing I do want to say, and I need the camera to look at me, but our validators absolutely spoil us. If you hop over to other chains like Algo or Avalanche and stuff like that, you'll see that the uptime is in the 60s, 70s, 80s%. And so if you're anything above 80%, that is solid, and you're spoiling us, and so hopefully we can spoil y'all back by staking with y'all. Something else that's very important that I need to bring up is, more than likely whenever you click the validators page, and I'm not a fan of it, but it most likely it's going to highlight only elected validators. And what that means is the elected ones are the ones where you get rewards. If you click this button over here on the right that's highlighted blue, you'll end up, actually just click the all button, and then you'll end up seeing like electors that you'll end up seeing validators that are not elected. And so basically they have to meet the requirements to get elected, and most likely that means that they need more stake. They need people to stake to them. And so there are lots and lots of benefits to staking to unelected validators. And one of those reasons is once they do get elected, you'll be one of the first ones to have the increase in APR, or I'm sorry, expected return. Had a brain fart right there, but expected return. So whenever you see those higher expected returns, like in the 30-40%, whenever you have your Harmony One staked with those unelected validators that do get elected, you're going to end up getting a higher return. Now, a little constructive criticism for validators, and this isn't for all of them, but if you want to get elected, you need to be out there and involved in the community, especially as a validator. You need to be able to put out transparency reports weekly, and there are plenty of validators that do this already, and they're very active in the community, whether it's just being being a validator or in other projects as well. Also, the more successful validators we have, the bigger Harmony One can grow. Reach out to your validators. A lot of them are on Twitter, and that's where they post these transparency reports. If you have questions, you can always ask them. If you're a validator that's, just completely quiet and inactive in the community and you're not getting elected, but you're wondering why you're not getting Harmony One staked to you, like I said, use social media, to your advantage. You can really reach out to people and get the community going. And it's not just Twitter as well. Like I said, if you're on Facebook, there's a couple of Harmony One Facebook groups, and you can be sure to join those. And if you're interested in becoming a validator, I will leave the link for that in the description below, and maybe I can reach out to a validator and they can run me through the process of how to do it. It's really not something that I am personally interested in, but I think having a video out there just to show you that, you can be the average person and just be a validator if that's something that you want to do. I had to mention this one real quick. Strong Minds hold his validator commission goes to his wife's cancer bills, and so, like I said, the Harmony One community is very strong. We're very close knit, and so whenever something's going on and we have a great cause to join forces and just do something, then we can really accomplish anything that we want. And Strong Minds hold validator is a prime example of that. Also. Also, other benefits to staking with unelected validators that are trying to get elected, they have incentives. And so, like I said, if they're involved in the community like Peace, Love, and Harmony Validator is, what he did whenever he first started his validator node is he had an incentive, and he basically worked in collaboration with the One Moon DAO to do a promotion of giving the first 100 delegators 500 million One Moon as long as they stayed with him for at least 20 epochs during the first election. Now, that's already passed. He's already got his first 100 delegators, and I'm not sure if he recently got elected or if he's almost there, but that's just a prime example of why we should be working with unelected validators on getting them elected, because they're really looking out for the best interest of the community. Now, I don't want you to just go out and start electing to the validators that I named in the video. I want you to go out and reach out to validators, see which ones vibe with you and who you want to elect to. And one thing I'm going to tell you right now, don't stake with an exchange. It doesn't benefit anybody, and you're losing out. You're missing out on not only dApps, but just higher returns. And so I think every percent matters, especially when a bank is out there giving 0.002. I think that 1% or 0.5%, it really makes a difference. That's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, you should probably reach out to some validators, because they definitely know a lot more about this stuff when it comes to that. And so whatever I do learn, I'll be sure to share it with y'all. But yeah, go out there, speak to validators, unelected ones, elected ones, and really just start seeing where you want your Harmony One to go to. That's going to be it for this video. I will catch y'all later.